MacGuffin Reviews. Bite the Bullet from 1975. This is action, adventure, and drama. And it's written and directed by Richard Brooks, starring Gene Hackman, Candice Bergen, and James Coburn. Okay, this is about a pair of ex-Rough Riders, a former, how would you call her, lady of the night, a gunfighter, an aging cowboy, and an English gentleman who enter a 700-mile horse race through the southeast desert of America in 1908. And yeah, this is very enjoyable. If you like westerns, more modern westerns, you're going to like this. Okay, so our writer and director, Richard Brooks, he's also brought us Blackboard Jungle, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Elmer Gantry, Sweet Bird of Youth, Lord Jim, The Professionals, another western, In Cold Blood, and Mr. Goodbar. So, top-notch director. He's had a lot of hits there. And Gene Hackman plays our hero, our horse lover. He unintentionally gets involved in this race. He's just delivering a horse for someone for the race. And he's a real humanitarian. He's a real animal lover. And yeah, he's our hero in this. Now, Gene Hackman, he's retired now, but he plays Sam Clayton in this. He's a legendary actor. He's been in some great movies. He's my favorite Lex Luthor. Let's see what he's been in. The French Connection, Royal Tenenbaums, Unforgiven. That's another western he was in. I can't remember any other westerns he was in, but he's great in that too. The Side Adventure, The Conversation, Superman 1 and 2, Uncommon Valor, Best Shot, No Way Out, The Firm, Crimson Tide, Get Shorty, Enemy of the State. So, love Gene Hackman. He's great in this. And yeah, he's our main hero in this. He doesn't know what these people are doing in this race. He sees it as a cruel way to treat horses, but he's going along for the ride, and he's going to help anyone he needs to. Now, James Coburn plays Luke Matthews, and you may have seen him in Charade, Great Escape, The Magnificent Seven, Cross of Iron, Hard Times, and Our Man Flint. Candice Bergen plays Miss Jones. She was also in Soldier Blue, another western, Starting Over, Gandhi, The Wind and the Lion, Murphy Brown, Boston Legal, both TV shows. Another contestant in the race is Mister, and he's played by Ben Johnson. And you may have seen him in a lot of westerns. The Last Picture Show, The Wild Bunch, The Getaway, Red Dawn, Junior Bonner, Shane. And he just wants to make a name for himself. He wants to do something that he'll be remembered for. And he's even though he's pretty old, he wants to win the race and get some glory. And we also have Ian Bannon as Sir Henry Norfolk. You may have seen him in Waking Ned, Braveheart, Hope and Glory, The Flight of the Phoenix, the 1965 one. And he's an Englishman taking part in the race. We also have Jan Michael Vincent, who plays Carbo, and you may have seen him in The Mechanic, Shadow of the Hawk, Big Wednesday, Hooper, and the TV show Airwolf. And he's our young upstart, and no one likes him. He's not very nice to horses, and he's very cocky. We also have Robert Donner, who plays a reporter. You may have seen him in El Dorado, Cool Hand Luke, Rio Lobo, Vanishing Point, and High Plains Drifter. And last but not least, we have Dabney Coleman, who plays Jack Packer. And you may have seen him in War Games, Tootsie, 9 to 5, on Golden Ponds. Mustache Man, he was big in the 80s. Yeah, I remember him from the 80s. A lot of great movies. And yeah, this is very enjoyable. Uh, Sort of a more modern western set in 1908. So we're seeing modern technology that we're not used to in westerns, like motorbikes and with sidecars and yeah, I'm not sure if this is a real race that was run back then, but yeah, this is a good romp, and everyone has their own agendas. Everyone learns more about each other. Some contestants help each other out, some don't. There's one contestant. he has a sore tooth, and Sam helps him with his sore tooth. He puts an empty bullet casing on his tooth, and maybe that's where the title comes from, Bite the Bullet. And yeah, there's a really lovable cast in this, and yeah, if you love horses, if you love westerns, and yeah, if you love Gene Hackman and James Coburn, definitely worth checking out. I'd give this one a 4 out of 5. I saw it on a satellite channel called Legend. I'm not sure if it's available on DVD or Blu-ray, but if you can find it, it's definitely worth checking out. Fred MacGuffin's reviewed. Bite the Bullet. Yeehaw!